So I'm going to ask another question and relate it back to Smith Rowe. Why sign Martin Ødegaard?
To have another option, perhaps. You know, I don't think he'd walk into the team by any stretch. He's had his problems developing at Real Madrid. And the last thing Arsenal want is to get somebody in that can't offer anything. You think back to Denis Suarez last season, who came to the club and physically just wasn't ready. And then he picked up injuries. And it was a bit of an embarrassment in the end. So I hope, you know, they would do the homework on Ødegaard, a young player that went to Real Madrid and so much is expected of him, and so often happens it doesn't quite materialise like that. But, you know, they've been looking for more creativity. Smith Rowe has provided that. They were linked to Christian Eriksen the other day as well. So it's that kind of player that can make the difference against a deep line defence that, you know, defending in numbers. I wouldn't expect him to be starting many games, somebody that he'd just dip in and out perhaps. But they, you know, they've almost got one hand tied behind the back because financially they can't throw money at it. So they've got to be fairly creative in getting these loans in. And Ceballos has been brought from Real Madrid. They've got that relationship. Ceballos has done well, I think, during his time at the Emirates. So, you know, hopefully Ødegaard could come and he's got a point to prove and he could add something to what they've got.
Yeah, he's been at Real since 2015, yet he's only 22 now. He's spent multiple seasons out on loan at various clubs, but it was the one last year, Real Sociedad, still in La Liga, where he really appeared to impress. It looked like he was finally comfortable. You can't blame him after being hyped up as this wonder kid since he was about 13, 14 years old. Do you reckon he can have a positive impact on Arsenal Football Club, Kevin? Because I look at their attacking options. You know, Lacazette, Aubameyang, Willian, Pepe, Emile Smith Rowe, Saka. They have a lot in that department. Ceballos.
Well, obviously Arteta doesn't feel he does, because obviously he wouldn't be going to the club or having negotiations. So he feels he's a player that could suit. I actually could see, you know, just hypothetically, you know, with a system going through my head at the moment, where would he fit in? So, you know, there's almost a 4-3-3 crying out to me with a Partey sitting, a Smith Rowe and an Ødegaard with a Saka, Aubameyang and Lacazette. You know, what an attacking front five that could be. And that's just off the top of my head without the other players. So, you know, two attacking midfielders where you've got that Partey who I think could screen really well, as we saw today, and gives that protection to the back four. So, you know, he obviously feels that he's a player that could come and improve the squad. Yes, he went to Real Madrid and with a big reputation that his future was going to be big. Last season, he had an excellent season. So he has got the qualities and he's a ball player and he can score goals as well. So, you know, as an Arsenal fan, and I don't know how Alan feels, I actually would feel excited if when he puts pen to paper just to see, you know, him develop under a manager who likes to play that kind of football.